Hi, amazing people. I wish you're very happy, enjoying your life, and I welcome you on my YouTube channel. On this channel, we just talk about France and French language. If you want to study, if you want to get the job, if you want to have a good life, you can always choose France. And also, you have to learn this language because this language is paramount to make sure that you can achieve all your goals, because you have to know one foreign language, and the French language is the best language in the world. And today's topic, you know very well, I will speak about, if you want to study in Germany or in France, so which country is best for you. So what I'll do is that I will give you some logical reasons, I will do some comparison, and I will leave upon you at the end to decide which country is good for you. But I will make sure that I give you my advice on the basis of the examples, logical reasons I will be giving you in this video. So without wasting further time, let's get started. So now I will be telling you which country is good for you, whether you want to study in Germany, whether you want to study in France. So I will give you some comparison, I will give you some logical reasons, and on the basis of that you can easily comprehend which country is best for you. So I will talk about first on the parameters of free education. Free education is something every foreign student wants to get this education because nobody wants to spend money. So first of all, let me talk about the Germany. So in Germany, it's a rule that if you study in public universities, not all public universities, but there are public universities where you can get the free education if you get the admission in public university. But when we talk about the private universities in Germany, so you will have to spend money, and most of the universities can start their tuition fees with around 10,000 euros per year. So this is the situation right now you have to think about. And now if I talk about the France, so in France also there are public universities which offer free education. Nobody knows that. People think that France is very expensive, but that's not true, because I have done my thorough research and I have found public universities where you can study free of cost, and also you have to spend money on the semester fee, so which is not very high. So in private school, business schools also in France, you will have to spend money, but it's not very expensive as comparison to Germany, because I have checked in private universities also you can spend 5,200 euros for 1 year tuition fees if we talk about in private universities, private business schools. But also there are schools also there they charge 8,000 euros, also 9,000 euros. So if I talk about the comparison, so I would say that France is better than in Germany, because there also you can find free education, and also you have to pay less money in private business schools and private universities. So keep in mind. And now let me talk about in which country you will have to give IELTS test, TOEFL test to make sure that you can get the admission. So if I talk about the France, so in France we have so many public and private universities where you don't need IELTS and TOEFL English international test. So this is very good that not every university in France they ask you to furnish this IELTS and TOEFL exam. But when I talk about Germany, in Germany there is a common law that in any university you prefer to study public or private, it's a legal rule that you need to have either IELTS or TOEFL, any English test. So in short, in France, if you don't want to give this IELTS English test, it's okay, because without that also you can get the admission. But if you only choose Germany, then you cannot get rid of this IELTS and TOEFL test, because there it is compulsory. So you will have to give this test, and then only you can get the admission and the visa. So again, if I do comparison on the basis of IELTS and TOEFL, so France is the winner, because there you don't need necessarily this IELTS and TOEFL exam. Without that also you can get the admission. So this is also something you have to keep in mind. And now let's talk about how much expenses you can expect to study in France and to study in Germany. So let me talk about the first about France. So in France, if you want to get the admission and if you want to get the visa, so as per the French embassy rule, you need to have 7,500 euros to get the student visa. This is the situation in France. This is the reality. And now if I talk about Germany, so for Germany, Germany needs almost 11,208 euros in the blocked account. So in this comparison, you can imagine if you study in France, so you can save almost 3,500 euros on your living expenses per year. But if you choose Germany, so you'll have to spend more money for covering your living expenses. So here also you have advantage if you choose France. So there you will have to spend less money on your monthly expenses. So this is something also you have to consider, because money is paramount, because money is important whenever you go to Germany or France. So if you can save money for France, then this will be very good for you, for your family also. So keep in mind this also logical reason. And now let me give you very good logical reason if we talk about the post-study work permit. Post-study work permit, that means if you study and then after completing your study, then how many years work permit you get, so that you can stay there for a longer period of time, you can make money, you can make sure that you can have a great future. So if I talk about Germany, Germany says if you study here and after completing successfully your program, we can offer you 18 months post-graduation work permit. 18 months is almost like 1.5 years. So this is something given by Germany. But when I talk about France, France is giving you 24 months post-study work visa. That means 2 years almost time, which is 6 months higher than Germany. So in this department also, if you do comparison, so you can see France giving you more time than Germany to stay longer after finishing the study, and 6 months time is a very good extra time where you can have all the other advantages. So I think if you do comparison, you can use your brain which will be good option, Germany or France. If you want more time to stay after finishing your program, so France will be the best country for you. So keep in mind. And now let me give you the very good, last but not the least example, and the good immigration law made by France. I give you one example. If you stay in Germany, if you study in Germany, so Germany doesn't give you any extra visa time, any extra time except your 18 months post-graduation work permit. But thanks to France, because France has made a special rule for Indian people, Indian students who become alumni, who they study there. If, for example, after studying in France, you leave France, but France is giving you 5 years Schengen visa. That means whenever you leave France, you still have a 5 years time to make sure that if you want to come back to France, you want to enjoy there, you want to see the culture, you want to see the beautiful attractions, so you can always have this advantage that you don't need to get any extra visa. You will have this 5 years extra Schengen visa, which no other country gives except France, and Germany is also not giving you. So to keep in mind this extra benefit, I think France is something which is very good country, especially for Indian students and also the foreign students. So this big example, this immigration law has been effective this year. So that's why I'm giving you this example. So this is something you also have to keep in mind while choosing Germany or France. So keep in mind all these good examples. And now let me give you my advice after explaining you all these reasons which country is good on the basis of my logical reasons. So let me sum up for you. So if you think about free education, Germany is giving you and also France is giving you. Second thing, without IELTS and TOEFL, you can only study in France, not in Germany. This is something you have to keep in mind. Third point, the bank funds, like the money, the expenses, monthly expenses, you will have to take care. France is asking you to have less money, but Germany is asking you to have a lot of money, almost more than 3,500 euros. And the fourth example is the post-study work visa. Germany is giving you only 18 months, but France is giving you 2 years visa. And also the new law France has made to offer you 5 years Schengen visa. So I think if you look at all these points, and in a nutshell, I can advise you that France is the winner, because France is giving you more benefits than Germany. So this is something you always have to keep in mind, and I hope that I have done complete justice. I have explained you everything. Now the ball is in your court. You have to decide which country is good, but if you ask me, the France is a clear winner, but it's still up to you. You have to make up your mind and decide, discuss with your family. Whatever country you choose, I hope that you succeed in your life and you will have a great future. So thank you so much for watching this video. Best of luck and take care.